So does anybody like to play cards? Anybody like to play poker? Have a good time with that? Well, apparently NPC Puritans have a problem with it. They want to make it more inclusive. So say goodbye to King, Queen, and Jack, because apparently they want to replace it with gold, silver, and bronze. Ugh, this is absurd. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So it seems that there is a new way that people should be playing poker and playing cards. And apparently, King, Queen, and Jack, it's just so bad. You can't play it with that anymore. Nope. They got to change it up because that stuff's all bad to them. This is ridiculous. Could you imagine feeling you got to change things for people because, oh no, the card game, the way it's played now is problematic. And they have to change up the art by throwing out King, Queen, and Jack to be inclusive and progressive. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. But hey, leave it to the media, right? The media, they're eating this up like it's the greatest invention ever made. Like this article right here, Dutch graduate creates gender-neutral pack of cards to target subtle inequality. Or this one right here, Piers Morgan, fury as Dutch student removes king in new gender-neutral card deck. And then another one right here, which states gender-neutral playing cards replace king, queen, and jack with gold, silver, and bronze. So is it an ace idea? I'll tell you right now, if I was walking into a casino and if I was going to go play poker, blackjack, or whatever, and they pulled out this kind of deck in front of me, I'd just be like, I'm out. If we're not playing with the original deck and I see like gold, bronze, and silver, I'd be like, no, I'm done. Thanks. I wouldn't even play. Let's take a look at this article. 23-year-old topples king with gender-neutral card deck. And there's a big part of this that we're going to take a look at also that I want to bring up in this that they don't talk about. Exgist Netherlands, I'm pretty sure I just butchered that. Andy Milink, a Dutch card fan, was explaining a game to her cousins last summer when she asked herself, why should a king be worth more than a queen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's because that's how the card game's played. Just saying. I mean, you look at it. Historically, there have been times where, a king has had more power than a queen, but yet there's also been times in history where a queen has had more power than a king. I mean, if you even look in the modern times, the Queen of England, well, guess what? There is no king. She is the queen. I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, it's just how the card game is played. It doesn't mean that it equals to real life. I mean, seriously, ridiculous. The 23-year-old forensic psychology graduate, encouraged by her father, decided it was time to break with the centuries-old tradition of sexual inequality in playing card games that rank men above women. If we have the hierarchy that the king is worth more than the queen, then this subtle inequality influences people in their daily life because it's just another way of saying, hey, you're less important, she said in an interview. Even subtle inequalities like this do play a big role. What? Like, how, when you're playing a card game, how do you come to this conclusion? Like, what? This is absolutely ridiculous. And, when people go play card games, I don't know, they might be going to, just saying, play to have fun, like whether it be going with their friends to play a card game or whether it be going to casinos, for example, they're going to have a good time, to have fun. That's the point. They don't think about bullshit like this. You know what I mean? I mean, it's absurd. After a lot of trial and error, she designed a genderless deck in which the images of a king, queen, and jack were replaced with gold, silver, and bronze. Friends and family snapped up the first 50 decks of gold, silver, and bronze cards, which have images of gold bars, silver coins, and a bronze shield. Milink had more made and began selling them online. How's that going to fare in the actual market, though, is the better question. I mean, of course, friends and family are going to support her, but when it gets out there on the actual market, how well is that going to fare? Because I can tell you right now, while the media is trying to promote this, saying, oh, it's the best thing ever made, while they're doing that, you look at the Puritans. Well, the Puritans, they don't support anything they screech about. All they do is sit there and screech online. They have no money to go and pay for it, so they're not going to support it at all. And the Puritans don't even have any friends to play with, so if they were to even buy it and just sit there and probably just rot on a shelf, that's probably what would happen. Within a few months, she had sent out around 1,500 packs, including to Belgium, Germany, France, and the United States. Game shops have also shown interest, she said, which will probably cost more because she probably hasn't mass produced these. It's probably like a specialty item, so that will mark them up in price. But, when you have Puritans who, like I said, don't have any money and just sit around on Twitter all day just trying to cancel somebody, yeah, they're probably not going to worry about this stuff. They're probably not going to try out and go buy it, especially when they don't have any money to go buy it with anyways. Millie has been testing the cards out on players who said they had never been conscious of sexual inequality in decks before. Switching would take some time getting used to. Look, you're never going to see any of these really anywhere amongst hardcore players. You're not going to see them in a casino. You're not going to see them at like official events. This is not going to be anything big like they may be trying to bring on. I highly doubt that. But what this also goes to prove is that nothing is safe, that these Puritans will come in and invade anything and try to change it, and that's a big problem because we've seen this with comics, we've seen this with video games, and, they're trying to do it with anime. We've been seeing this for a long time. They come in, they invade something, and then they make it worse than it already is. And here they are now getting into, old cards, and just being all like, oh, but we need to change it. It's terrible. Change it, and doing this. Like I said, this is why you gatekeep your hobbies to keep these Puritans out from trying to ruin what you enjoy. This is the big thing that you have to do to ensure that your hobbies don't get infested by these Puritans and that they don't change it from the way it is that made people like it in the first place. Otherwise, well, things like this happen and then it just makes everything worse. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels, so make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.